There we go. I think we might be good. We'll see. Hopefully we are. I don't know. Get that volume headset check going. Dandy. Check going. Yep. All right, we're good. So, last stream I had my sound corrupted for like 30 minutes. Maybe a little less, but nothing crazy. We're going to crank in a quick warm-up race here. Just because it's the first race on, right? So, nothing crazy. Make sure it's clear. Turn that off, of course. All right. Yeah, so this, like I said, it's a warm-up race. I just need it. Nothing crazy. Although I didn't really want to have full drive tires on. It wasn't my goal. Hopefully we can get a good, practice lap here at the Nordschleife. I never see it at all on any playlist, but it's it's in the game for a reason, right? So, the only place I really see it or play it is free play, unfortunately. This is a bit of an annoyance right here, but as most races probably would be anyways, so. Trying to get past this Rari bot. Nice South Park livery right here. The Ultima. I like that. I like that a lot. Trying to get past him, obviously, here. Because Lexus right here is braking. Come on. Warning. I'll take a warning any day. I mean, it's not even... Let's be honest, it's not even ranked. Or, not ranked, but, online. So... It's not a big deal, but... Obviously an annoyance. Passing the Lexus, finally. Next up, Cadillac, up in 6th. That was a glorified mistake, tapping the Cadillac here. Who was just in my way. Give him a little poke. Hopefully he just gave me the space, but he did not. Jesus Christ. A lot of questionable warnings being thrown out there. This Cadillac is just fucking annoying me. There's not much to say. Just in my fucking way, man. It wouldn't even give me the room either. That is wild. Okay, braking on a straight as I touch the grass. Thank God there was a bit of side road there so I could catch myself. Cruising on this guy. I believe it's an M6 or an M8 here, the BMW. M8. Just closes me out as well. I mean, I didn't really poke too much, but this fucking AI gives no inch, huh? There we go. Next up is the Ford GT here in fourth. I mean, I'm cruising right along, right? So, I could get an easy podium. I'm pretty sure first is out of reach. For the time being. I mean, not that I'm really concerned about it. I'm not. I'm just cruising along right now. I'm really not giving a fuck either. Bound to get a penalty for these questionable collisions I'm making, or the game just doesn't care enough. They only get angry when you scrape somebody's car. Bentley here in third. Hopefully, you know, I can get past him. Slight lockup from me. Not ideal. Oh yeah, I'm pushing way harder than this guy right here. It's just whether he wants to give an inch or not, but from the looks of it, most don't like to. Wow, he's going fucking slow. These two guys up here are duking it out too, which gives us a potential. Ooh, touch the grass there. Potential for first here. Viper in second made a mistake somewhere. So, tight battle going on. Alright, come on, Bentley. Give me the space. There we go. Whoa. Well, third place looks to be the answer. I am gaining slightly, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Because eventually you're just going to top out like this. No, I made a slight mistake. I would have gotten it, but second's cool. I didn't really expect to get second, so I'll take that. Quick practice race. Like I said, I needed it. And second was the place we could get. I don't know where I think we started from 12th. I didn't really pay attention. So. Alright. We're going to start with Ford GT, or not Ford GT, Forza GT. And maybe it can tell us what's going on next. Soon. E-Class. I'm not really excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. That does not excite me one bit. I mean, it's fun every now and then, but tough. Use the Huracan. We're on the IMS Roval here. Let's see. We're gonna switch the fuel load up, obviously, and we're gonna put hard tires on because we're running around the track. Really, we're gonna practice for a little bit. Now, wow, excuse me. Now I've used the Lamborghini, slightly. Not around IMS, but I'm comfortable with it. I like it. The Huracan, it's actually really nice. It's very pointy, although I'm sliding everywhere. So. Take that curb nicely. Now, I'm only putting the hard tires on because I want to put myself in the worst condition possible in the practice setting while driving the car. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does in my head, right? That way, when it's in its best condition, it'll feel nice. I'm not sure if a pit stop will be the strategy in the race. We'll have to see here. But I'll be curious. The Viper going slowly here, and we're gaining on this Audi. Who just started their lap. He went over for us as a respectful driver would. Not impeding our lap. Taking that curb nicely there. I'm really liking this car. And on the hards, oddly enough, too. It's nice once you kind of warm up to them. And I say that, I go off. So, that tracks, though. I get hit by, I don't even know who hit me. A Viper. A blue one, this time. Alright, we'll try and get one more good lap in here. The hards. Maybe more than one. Donkey in the house. What's up, Florida Donkey? Yeah. Yeah. We'll see if we catch up to this Viper. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we'll see to catch up to the Viper, but he messed up. So hopefully he doesn't start impeding us here. As I'm making some slight mistakes, and he just hits me off track. On practice. Jeremy Dan, you're my fucking target, buddy. If I see you on track, you were it. What a prick, man. Well, the Blue Viper, he's not, you know, he's not hard to miss. But it should be fine. Because I don't know how many Vipers there are, honestly. But either way, and I don't know how shitty he is either, but this fucker, on practice, man, like, you have to be some fucking ignorant asshole. Really. What a moron. I almost want to hit him now, but it is practice, right? So, let's be honest. See if he fucks up in this corner again here. Be interesting to see. Can't really tell if I'm gaining on him either, which sucks. But I actually, I know I'm gaining on him right now. I am clearly gaining on him. Obviously, the leader. I was talking about the leaderboard, but I mean, this guy is brutally bad. This guy is brutally bad. And he has no consideration either. He's brutally bad and has no consideration. It tracks, really. Like, those two things are the fucking... the things of Forza. I don't know. It's their players. Not all of them, obviously, but look at that. Look at that. And in the pits he goes. This lap obviously will be my best lap so far. I'd hope. Made up half a second. And I'm in 18th, but I am also on the hards. They're used up a little bit. Well, hopefully we can crank in a couple more clean laps. One more maybe. And then we'll proceed with the qualifying. And we'll see where we go from there as far as grid placement. Ooh, alright. Keeping it clean, and we're somehow losing time, which sucks, but makes sense a little bit. Only managing 17th in practice. That is 12th? No, 17th. That's tough, honestly. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter, right? But kind of based off our position, I'm a little iffy on that. But nobody's gonna be qualifying either, I guess, so guess I don't have to worry too much. Put the soft fuel load with the three laps on. Alright, starting our lap here on IMS, the Roval circuit, scraping the wall. Scraping the wall. Great start, right? Wow, it feels extra pointy now. Maybe I should have done a lap with these softs on. But we'll get used to them. 3 laps. Feels good though. A little slidey, but we'll make it up eventually, I'm sure. We're capable of it. We've been cranking in some clean laps anyways when we haven't been getting hit. So, not worried. Always taking this very nicely. Taking that, alright. Downshift. And get on the throttle with a slight fuck up. Because I was looking at my rev counter. Alright. That's fine. I wasn't really pushing as hard on that lap anyways, so I'm alright with the redo here going forward. Starting our second lap. Hopefully this time we'll keep it clean. Here on IMS. Going into turn 1. Early on the brake a little bit. Eat that curb up. Yep. Downshift. Get on that throttle. Alright, now we're doing a lot better. I can feel that we're doing a lot better. Yeah. We're making up 8/10 on those first couple of turns right there. Now this bit right here is crucial as well. Taking it super close with the track limits there. I'm surprised I did not get penalized. Crazy time made up there. 1.2 seconds worth. Keeping it on track. There we go. Puts us in 8th so far. We've got one more lap. The softs are slightly used up, but we could definitely make up time somewhere. It's not impossible. As I say that, fuck up. Not a shocker. But I'm alright with the lap we put in. So I'm not unhappy with it. We're fine. 9th place so far. We'll see what's going on in the lobby, who's got what car, you know. The Cadillac is in first place. That's new to me. I'm not gonna lie. A couple Lexuses going on. Doesn't surprise me. Car's got phenomenal speed. Looks like I'm the only Huracan in this lobby. Nope, never mind. Second place. It's got the Huracan. And there's another down in 15th. But, yeah, I'm kind of shocked about the Cadillac. We don't have too much longer going forward, I don't think, with this race, so. Or till the race. Set up my fuel real quick. Like, I don't know if the pit stop strategies one or none still. So it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, tire wear will probably get bad pretty quickly. And that'll tell me. If I keep these mediums intact though, I could put softs on, and I'm a big advocate for that. Also have to see if people are doing the hard strat. I mean, I was doing a full lap of hard, like a full lap of a hard tire run, right? I did the race simulation pretty much on the practice run, and they were getting done at lap 6. And if the mediums aren't getting done, well, I didn't test the mediums actually, but if the softs are getting done in 3 laps, that means the mediums are getting done in 5 probably. You could do a full set. You could do a full stint with no pit stop at with the mediums if you're careful with your tires. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see, like I said. But I'm gonna. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna do the favored medium strategy, obviously. All right, we're in 11th. I didn't realize we got pushed down that far. So, no, I don't really. These soft tires, hard. That's 18th though, going down the grid. It looks like everybody's using medium, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Black screen of death follows forward before the race. We are mid pack, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little anxious. There's a expo with teeth behind me. Lamborghini next to me on the grid. Huracan. And we are going forward here. And we got crashes already before turn 1. The M8, sorry. Almost said M3. Huracan's giving the C8 tap. I'm getting hit. And I'm just gonna get the fuck out of there. Get me the fuck out of there. Up in 8th. Behind the Lexus with a 0.5 second time penalty. Hopefully we can make something work there. The M8 right behind me, who had pit the C8. I don't want to be pit maneuvered by him at all. No siree. He's battling that Cadillac to every inch, and he's getting hit. I'm getting hit. This is nasty. Cadillac has a 4-second time penalty, make it 4.5. M8 is going across track, hits the NSX, who has got a 5-second time penalty. This is got to be the nastiest race I've done. This is wild. I don't even know what that was, Lexus. Oh, fucking Christ. The Cadillac up into 6 with a 4.5-second time penalty. We got 6th secured, if anything. If this guy stays in front. I mean, I've messed up things before, but this guy is not looking too hot. Clearly doesn't give a fuck on track. Porsche behind me. It's gaining slightly. We're gonna have to defend that in a turn 1 and slightly take a different line going forward to cover the Porsche off, who had done a slight mistake. The Cadillac here also making a mistake. as we're going to try and pass this dangerous driver as we tap him slightly. Give him another tap. Give him another tap. For good grace's sake. And that gave me a 0.5 time penalty. One I deserved, let's be honest. But he made me nervous. So, I'll take a penalty for that. Trying to keep this Porsche behind here. I know it's not too much of a big deal given the penalty, but if we keep him behind for so long and he just makes a mistake, tap the wall there. Not ideal. Yep, look at that. They tangle right there. I want to get out of there. Want no part of that. The Viper here in 5th place. Could be somebody I catch up to and I just stick behind. Or potentially even pass. The blue Viper from practice I haven't seen at all. So this Viper is going rather slowly, it feels, but I could be wrong. Might be a pit stop in the strategy here. Someone got disqualified. Holy shit. Well, I mean, it happens, I guess. The Huracan here is just fucking powerful. You gotta love it. I love this car. I do. The Viper here is just getting it better than me. Slightly. I mean, we're kind of doing better in our own turns, really. We're stronger in our own turns. But I'm slightly making up on him. The guy behind me, however, is doing the same. Who we could battle for 6th for, since he's got a 0.4 second time penalty. So, we could be fighting here. The pit stop is not in the strategy, obviously, as I'm now looking at the laps, which means I do have to keep my tires intact. Somehow, this Lexus behind me is gaining tremendously. Hopefully I can combine this Viper here and just get them in the mix. That way it can be a battle for 5th. I'm sliding all over the place here. Not looking good. Alexis is trying to look for a move here. Do not want to give it to him. No, sir. No, sir. Get the fuck away from me. He's going to get me on the fucking straight. I know for a fact. So, the battle for 6th has commenced here on IMS with 2 laps to go. Behind this Lexus going into turn 1. Now, I need to get past him with an additional 10th, which is pretty much just getting past him. But it needs to happen. So, hopefully we can gain a slipstream off him. He has got a tremendous amount of speed here. Something that I do not have, but I've got the cornering ability. I'm going to use my tires to their greatest capabilities here since there's 2 laps left. Getting that minor tire wear going in my left rear. pulls away just with an absolute crazy amount of speed. I give him a slight tap there, unintentional, with a warning. Steward's giving me a slight break. Both my rears going now. Coming into the final lap here on IMS. Hopefully we can get past this Lexus. I hope to dear God. Here we go. First turn. I am slipping everywhere. The car is a handful right now. Going into the next one. Finding another gear. I'm just going to find another gear each time I don't have grip. The Lexus is 1.2 ahead of me. I mean, unless he really makes a mistake here, I don't have any of this. He ate that corner. And I did the same thing. And I've also accumulated a penalty for that. That is horrible. I need to get within 0.3 behind him as I gain moderate tire wear because I am pushing to the absolute limit. I messed up there. That's not going to help me at all. The car has become a handful here. We'll have to take 7th. Yeah, that is a handful. Wow. Yeah, 7th will do. I mean, we gained 4 places, right? We were kind of in our own little competitive bubble. So, just sucks the tires kind of gave out like that. They were just going. Yeah, I didn't even check the full leaderboard. That's my bad. All right, well, I know we didn't get podium, so I'm not concerned about it. Next race is Mid-Ohio. We'll do it. Mid-Ohio. What are we going to use in Mid-Ohio? Should we use something new around Mid-Ohio? No, we'll stick with the Lamborghini for now. Could have probably gone with the Lexus, but this ain't Mid-Ohio. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Um, 7 minutes. I'm gonna crank a practice lap on whatever I got going on in the car. Just to, gather myself before I put in a competitive qualifying lap. I'm sliding everywhere. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. In the hairpin here. Now this is where the Lamborghini is going to be strong. Right there. That keyhole turn. So. I like that. I mean, the thing kind of... It's quick, right? But, I don't know. Maybe it just lacks in the top end compared to some other cars. I feel like it's good, though. This is one of my favorite turns. I feel like I take it well, but could just be me. On the carousel here. Sliding fucking everywhere. Awful. But we cranked in our practice lap. Now, I'm going to qualify. See where we can do, where we can make up time. Let's see, 3 laps, 3 laps, 3 laps. Soft tires. Qualify. It looks like it's going to rain. That would suck if it rained. I don't want to be doing a rain race. It's not my motive here for the game. And I don't know how the Lamborghini handles in rain, honestly. I'd just be using the Aston at that point, but I don't know. When I joined the lobby, I didn't see anything. So, it didn't say any rain was here. Messing up the last turn there, so we're going to have a bad exit going into the start of the lap. Turn 1, take it nicely. Very nice. In fact, coming up on keyhole. Took that alright. Viper looks like he's done there. We have the infamous Jerry Dan in the lobby, who was using the Viper last race, who we never saw, but in last practice he was hitting me. Fuck up my beloved turn 5 and 6. Aston's gone off there. I don't know if he did it with intent or not, but I do not care. Coming around the carousel. And I'm going to set our first lap here. Not spectacular, but there were many room for improvements to be made here. As I'm sliding to turn 1, not ideal. Not ideal at all. We're losing a significant amount of time there. I'm actually better off just skipping this lap. So we need to have a strong third lap here. Tires on the track there. We need to have a strong lap. We need to hit the carousel perfectly. We need to hit turn 1 perfectly. Keyhole, all of that. That will make up for a good lap. So we take the keyhole here. Cleanly, not fast, but we hit the line. We're in 4th gear. Brakes. Try and catch the car. A little bit of a slide going into the turn 1 there. Could be worse. Well, we're going to see if we can make up any time here. Approaching keyhole. Taking that cleanly. Make up 2/10 so far. using all of the track limits. Holy shit, I'm surprised I did not get any violation there. Viper going off because he's probably ass, clearly. Sliding everywhere, not ideal. We've made up a second and a half pretty much on my last lap. Losing some time there. Approaching the carousel. Hopefully we have a strong carousel turn here going forward. Sliding slightly. We made up 1.1 on our previous lap. Puts us at 8th, which is about mid of the pack yet again. What can I say? I mean, I made up time. I would have been right next to Jeremy Dan, honestly, and I would have hit that motherfucker so hard. So hard. Looks like the race is about to start as well. But Jeremy Dan is too much of a shit driver to get up in the midfield, apparently. And yes, I now have a like pure lingering hatred for that guy because of last race. I mean, you know, so. Starting 8th is smack dab right in the middle of the pack. Not awful, you know. And the Lamborghini, I feel like is strong on race pace, so that, and we got to take into account turn 1 incidents, and hopefully I'm not a part of it. I was lucky last race to kind of squeak by, and recently I've been doing this thing where I've been kind of squeaking by, and I don't think I'm gonna squeak by much longer. I think my fucking luck is gonna run out soon, so we're gonna see. The race could not take any longer, though, to start. Starting here on Mid-Ohio. I forgot the track name for a minute. Hopefully we can have a clean race. The black screen of death awaits. Determining my fate, by the way. We will see. We will see. Lamborghini in front and a Porsche behind with a Red Bull livery. Got a C7 behind us too. And we're off. There is a TT right there. That's crazy. Going into turn 1 here. Trying to find a place. Clean turn 1. A bit of a scrap back there, but I was not a part of it, baby. Let's fucking go. Alright. So clean. Oh, the Bentley, one of the heaviest GT cars, just took out the lightest GT car. I lost a couple places there. I wasn't necessarily a part of the scrap, but it's behind it. It's right in front of me. The C7. Whoa. What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm not trying to... Fuck! Okay. Fine. I wasn't trying to get a penalty. But I got a penalty because the Audi, I don't know. He just came out of fucking nowhere, and I was trying to give him space. This car's too fucking pointy. As I tap the Porsche by accident in the Red Bull livery, I'm just going to try and squeak by, get a fucking 225. Dude, I get it. You want to hit me. But fuck, I got a penalty for it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. So, I'm down in 14th. Sign flying around the track. Audi in front. I don't know how you're back here in the best car, buddy, but you are. So, got a 275 to work with. Penalty, obviously. I've got a 275 penalty to work with. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we're fine. This pack down here is, it looks like a scrappy bunch. This Porsche, actually, let me just tell you something. This fucking Porsche, I don't give a... Oh, the Audi. Okay. Give me a bit of space, homie. Oh. Would you look at that? In the fucking wall. In the wall. So, now I can have a regular race because, you know, I'm not seeing red mist. We're gonna go forward around the carousel here as I don't do it perfectly. Have the C7 right on my ass. Take too much curb. It throws my car off track. Somehow the C7 is still behind me. Not quite sure how, but even with my minor fuck up, he's behind me. It was more like a moderate fuck up to minor standards, but whatever. Take a bit of grass with me there, hitting the cone because I don't really care. The C7 right on my ass yet again. Looks like a no pit stop strategy might be the call yet again. So I'm just trying to be slightly smarter on my tires. As I'm in the backfield here, because a pit stop would just kind of ruin me. Approaching the carousel here. Hopefully we can take that nicely this time around. Somewhat nicely there. Take it. Some fuck ups going on in front, so we could hopefully snipe somebody off here. As it's Jeremy Dan! Look at that! In the C8. Buddy, I did not forget about you just because you swapped cars. You are my target. So, Jeremy Dan in the C8 in front. Now, I'm not going to push him off track necessarily, but I am going to battle him. Very rough. This guy is he's gonna fucking, I don't know. He's gonna experience it. Now, he could be an easy motherfucker to pass, and then I won't care as much, but we'll see going forward. As, is that an Audi? Yeah, that's the Audi. Had messed up, went off track. Gives me 11th. I also have to take into account that I've got this massive penalty hanging over my head. Starting the second to last lap, 2 laps remaining here. Taking that curb decently. Not really messing me up too much. I am approaching that time where the tire wear is kind of gonna linger. In the backs with this car usually is the name of the game here. It's where it happens. Taking that turn nicely. Probably gonna set a fast lap here for myself, which is quite interesting because I am on like brutally. Okay. Dan and Jeremy had gone off in the C8. there. I was too astonished by this fucking move by the C7 from left field. Um, I know I'm moving rather slowly, but fuck me, he caught me off guard. Last lap here with bruised medium tires. I'm trying to stick behind this C7, but I am struggling. As he takes the keyhole at an extreme snail's pace compared to me. He might have more power than me. He might outpower me slightly. As I say that, we're going to be battling here in this next turn going forward. This is going to be an interesting one. I mean, I don't know why he's battling somebody with a penalty as large as mine, but that's alright. The Audi behind me is tapping me as well. I have moderate tire wear going on my left rear, and it shows because that is screaming right now on track. Both my rears now moderate, going out slightly. This car feels like it's on a knife's edge. The C7 making a mess up here. Audi battling me while my tires are literally giving out here on the carousel. And across the line in 13th place, presumably. Yeah. Tough, tough, tough. That was a bad race for me. Bad race indeed. That's what happens when you start tangling with people. You get handed a shitty position. But there are some fucking idiots on track too. So I'm not doing another Roval. I'm not gonna lie. And the Huracan needs to be put away for a minute. Just hasn't been doing me any good. Spa seems fun to do. I like me some Spa. We'll do, what are we gonna do it in? My China car or the Ford? My China car or the Ford? We'll do the China car, I think. We'll do the China car. I love my China car. You know? So, it's my most used touring car. Wow, it is foggy as all hell. So we've got a lot of time here. Which is A-okay with me. 10 laps. I don't think I'm going to need 10 laps of fuel. Put in 4 for now. Ooh, maybe not the hards. Hards were a bad idea. Those felt like shit. Did not like that at all. We'll do soft, and then we'll do 2 laps of fuel. So we'll do like a qualifying simulation here. I'm gonna need that because I need a strong qualifying to aid me here. I'm also gonna go use the restroom, so I will be right back. Alright, so, obviously I'd fucked up that lap, so I skipped it. Hopefully we can just get that chicane right there. And the qualifying, wow. Yeah, the qualifying practice pace test will commence here as we are in a ghost with another China car here. See if we can take this flat out here. We can nearly take it flat out, but not. We'll probably have to lift out the throttle during qualifying. Trying to abuse the softs here. There we go. Full throttle. Get on that curb, a little bit of grass. And down the straight. Definitely take that full throttle right there without problem. Yeah, I'd say we only need one lap of that. So, kind of get it, right? We'll go straight into qualifying with the 2-lap fuel setup I got going on. As qualifying now starts here at the hairpin turn 1. Gonna take it beautifully. Beautifully. You gotta fucking love it. Make our way to Erosion Radion as I'm gonna let off. I'm not letting off the throttle. No, sir. I didn't need to let off the fucking throttle there. That was perfect. I hit that beautifully. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Make our way down this turn right here. Perfect down the throttle. Downshift. Didn't really need to. Wow, the China car, for me, is putting in wonders, I feel like. But who knows? It is fucking foggy. It's ridiculous. Ooh, I'm using all of track limits there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You'll love to see it right there. Take this flat out as well, because I'm going to hit that perfectly. Left off a little bit, actually. A little nervous. Stay in second there. I feel like I've got more traction. Yeah, less RPM, but gained way more out of that, I feel like. Puts us into sixth that lap. Not terrible. Let's see if we can make something up here as we're going to drop a gear and push, push, push here. That was a great turn one as well. Again, by the way, we were on a hot streak for that. Now, if we can't take this flat out, then there's no reason to do another lap. But we took that perfectly. Took a little grass with us, but no big deal. We're making up some time slightly here. Going down the straight. We're going to shift right here at 141. Brake. Brake. And we lost some time slightly. Not quite sure where we lost that time, but we did. Yeah, we're not making up anything on this lap. Tires are dead, and we've got no fuel for another lap, so it's okay. P9 so far. 228 is actually fucking scary. That is scary how fast that is. But I'm kind of curious to see what he's in. MG. MG's strong around this track, I'm pretty sure. Everybody likes the MG around this track. Got a Honda behind us here. Down to 10th so far. Probably set up my fuel and stuff now too. That'd probably be helpful. Definitely pit stop. There's definitely a pit stop in this lap or this race. 6 laps of Spa is quite significant. So we shall see what happens. Might do some C class after this. Or we will we'll check GT racing. See if those are any good tracks. Might even stick with this if there's a good track up next. It all really depends. I'm kind of eyeing C class down a little bit, but I think it's the last day for it, second to last. staying in 10th here. I don't know if many people are still qualifying, so if anything, I'll drop down another place. But that's really it. Ninth. Someone to the left. Nice. Alright, so starting in 9th place. That is kind of mid-pack. I'd say that's, I don't know if that's half people in the lobby. You know, if there's 18 for that matter, but we'll have to see. That means the hairpin's going to be, either way, it's going to be a little brutal, and it's foggy as fuck out for whatever reason. 22 people in the lobby. It is pretty much a full lobby here. So the hairpin is going to be nasty. I can already predict it. Hopefully we can just stay out of trouble. I don't know. Like, we've been on a pretty good streak. Still. So, you just gotta be hopeful. Like I said, 6 laps of Spa. And we're going to start with the 6-lap fuel. Pit stop is probably going to be in the strategy. I'm pretty certain. So we could foresee a soft tire run. The overcut never works. Like sticking out longer never works. Actually, it fucked me last time. And I don't know if it was touring car on Spa as well. It might have been. But it did not serve me any goodwill, nature, anything. I don't know. A lot of MGs around, a Honda behind me. Let's see what happens. We're off. The fucking MG in front of me doesn't even move. As we drop down 12, 13. We're dropping down the grid here. A lot of stuff going on here, crash-wise. We stay out of most of it. The person in front of me who did not start didn't help. The MG, oh no, it's a China car. China car and Audi fighting me through Radion and El Rouge. And I go off track. I'm just going to give him the position. Does not give me a penalty because I was a good Forza player, considerate driver, let's say. Behind the Audi in 12th here in Spa. It was a not a great get up as I accidentally pit maneuver the Audi. Otis here in the Audi as well, the DHL liveried Audi, as I just go wide with them. The Audi behind, or the Honda behind me rather, going wide as well. Downshift. We're gonna push here. Alright, we need to find our way past this guy. Not like that, though. I'm being a little careless. I do deserve that warning. This Audi just snuck up on me. And it's tap-in central here. here in Spa. Tapping a lot. Gave me a penalty, 0.5. Here on lap 1, the Audi making his way through. Literally. Giving me space as well. Making me space, rather. As I'm going to try and find my way past this DHL liveried Audi here next to me, who's also ramming me. He just concedes the place to me. Thankfully. Now and he also got a penalty, wow. Now the Audi here, who is cutting track, by the way. Oh, that is a hefty penalty. 1.2 seconds worth of penalties. This guy's accumulated 1.7. Moving forward here in lap 2, turn 1, there is an Audi in front of me in 11th and a China car in 10th. Hopefully we can find our way past this Audi, who's accumulated enough penalties where I'd even gain 11th, but I can pass him as I fuck up slightly. And again, no penalty. That's okay. We're gonna see what we can do. These two guys are battling right now, and this could give me the position. Look at that. They're slow as all slow can be. I literally, at ease, make my way past the Audi, finding my way behind this China car who is blocking me. The Audi making room. It trends. There's a trend here. I get past him yet again. Behind the China car again in 10th. We're going to see what we can do here. He's got a horrible line. I give him a bit of a tap on the ass, but he's just a bad driver. Hopefully no penalty, no warning, no nothing. As the Audi here is making room. I get past the China car with a bit of a tap going on, and the game gives me a half-second time penalty, which accumulates 1 second for me. Now, that sucks, right? But the people behind me are slower than fucking death. I say that. Watch me get passed up. I just need to have a clean race going forward. No mistakes. No nothing. Just need a pure race. So, we'll see what we can do here. People are not pitting. People are not pitting. So, I'm a little worried for my tires. That's going to be dangerous for me. This China car takes it deep on turn 1, but I pass him. No problems, no nothing. At ease. We don't have to worry about this Audi behind me because he's got 1.7. So I've got 7/10 on his head. Pretty much. I take that slightly wobbly at full throttle. The Audi's just going to pass me. No problem. There's not much I can do there, really. So, oh well. This guy's slowing me down. Pass the Audi right there. Nice. We're just gonna use the track better than him. He's got way more power than me, though. Come on, I need a pit. There's no way there's no pit stop in the strategy here in Spa. I need to pit horribly. That did me no favors. If I get a penalty. What the fuck, dude? Really? That's the... Oh my god, that's so fucking retarded. I don't get it. Game just fucking hates and hates and hates. I'm making a pit stop here. I mean, I've got to. I'm at moderate or a medium, minor. Fucking Christ. People are pitting right now. Audi in front of me is also pitting. I slightly go off track there. Just to kind of keep within arm's reach of the Audi. But, don't care. If the game gives me a penalty, it's fucking stupid. Soft tires. We're doing it. We're going to skip the fuel, obviously. We're going to have some cranking fucking laps. Let's see what's going on here at Spa. This Audi, I'm going to be racing this Audi on the way out. And the game just concedes the position to him. Would you look at that? I've got time on this motherfucker. His head, though. So, let's see. Battling the Audi on the pit exit. Cliffy in the chat. Cliffy in the chat. A hidden gem, by the way. Audi going slow here. I'm giving him a bit of a tap. Rubbing up on him. He's too slow. He's too slow. We're going to pass him up here for 13th place. Don't need him holding up the pro racer that I am. We're just going to try and drop a gear here. Get more power down. Coming up in the next turn, he's sliding everywhere. Motherfucker doesn't even know where he's going. We're gonna stick back here. Look at that, making a mistake, the Audi. We're just gonna come down his inside. He's hitting me. Shitty racer right here. Where's his penalty? No penalty. No penalty was dished out for that. But that's fine. He just brake checked me there too. What a fucking disaster. And the game gives me a 0.5 second time penalty for that. What a disaster. But that's fine. We're going to pass this Audi up here at ease. We're on the soft tire. He's probably on the medium tire. We had a better exit than him. Easily. Moving forward. Down the back straight here. Trying to pass the Audi. Getting close with him. He's going to brake here. Going to brake before he brakes. He slightly dips off track. Drop a gear right here just so we can get that better. In the chicane. And we are just on his ass. He's defending me like no other. Take turn one perfectly. I hit him. I do not care, but I hit him. No penalty for me. Wow. No penalty for me for hitting him, but it gives me one for rubbing up on him. I slightly go off track there. Hopefully no penalty for that. A 0.6 time penalty. I deserve that one. Yes, fuck that chump is right. Fuck him. But we gotta keep him behind now because I've got a 10th higher penalty than him, which is all just a numbers game now. An Audi in front of me here, in 11th, going slow. Now, he could be an easy one to pick off here, and we could potentially gain a position. He's going off track. I'm also going off track. I'm copying him. Following his driving line, so to speak. Not ideal. Sneaking up on the Audi here. He just gained a 0.2 worth of a penalty. I'm going to make the space for myself here. Giving no inch. The game gives me a half-second time penalty. I think that one's kind of a bit unjustified. But a Golf who had made a mistake here. Easy position that we just kind of raked in. No problem. Up in the 10th here. We just need to make time on these bozos behind, but they're all blocking each other. So we just need to have good laps going forward. My tires, they're starting to die on me. Yeah, 48, 47%. We're almost at 50. We're down the back straight here. I already got the time on them. 4.2 behind that guy. The Audi, I believe. We're coming up on this car who's going into the pits, who failed to go into the pits there, actually. Into 9th place here. Free position. I'll take it. Right? Can we keep it, though? Can we keep 9th place? That is the real question. And I'm pretty sure we can. I'm confident. Just have to be diligent with the tires, so they don't just shit the bed on me. In the mid-50s range for the tire wear. Not awful. Take that very cleanly. We're still slightly pulling ahead, so that is one major portion of the track done. No big deal. Get on the brakes. Moderate tire wear. That's a tough scene, but we will be alright. We're going to stay in a higher gear. That way we don't cook the tires. We don't want to be spinning them out. Get on the brakes a little late there. Taking it a little wide, but we'll be alright. We're going to get on the power there. Here on the last lap. Mid-60 tire wear. The tires are dying on me. They are. And I can fucking feel just the sheer shittiness of the tires. I feel like I'm driving on fucking icicles. Severe tire wear going forward from this race. We're almost there. First, or last couple turns rather. The guy behind me not really gaining as much, and he's got a higher penalty count than me, so I am not really too worried about him. 9th place is in my sight, something I thought I wasn't going to get. I honestly thought I was looking for a mid position, like 12th. Shitty position, rather. No penalty there, either. No penalty. Goodyears? They could be. If Goodyears are shitty, then I'm fucking driving Goodyears. Fuck Goodyear, then. They're never going to sponsor me. Because I'm saying fuck them. It's very dark here. No headlights either. Making our way through the chicane here. I'm just going to cook the tires here. Not even fucking caring. Finishing on 83 tire wear. Absolutely shitting on my tires. Here in Spa. Hopefully 9th place. And that's what it's looking like. As everybody behind me is finishing. And they have all penalties of some sorts. It looks like everybody has a penalty in this race besides first place. That was ridiculous. But 9th place. What can I say? I've finished where I started. No, one place. I got 8th. Something just happened. No shit. Okay. That's even better. I'll take it. 8th place. That is what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not ideal, but I got 6 penalties that race. I got fucked on penalties. Yas Marina, dude. I fucking love Yas Marina. That is a perfect track. There's a rainstorm in the desert, though. That I'm not doing. That don't make no sense. In Abu Dhabi, it's thundering, apparently. Thunderstorm. Rain. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hakon's a good track. Don't know if I'm going to be playing Hakon, though. Hakon might be the move here. The move. Use the Lexus here on Hakon, because I know this car pounds on Hakon. This car is a fucking mythical beast on the straights. It's just too strong. You gotta love it. And there's only one additional person in the lobby. So, the lobby hasn't even filled up yet. And he's using the Corvette C8. A car that is too heavy for this track. I'm just going to say it. It's too heavy. Yes, I'm calling it fat. Because I don't give a fuck. We're going to do some qualifying pace on practice. Just to kind of get my laps in here. Just to practice a little bit. As it kind of fishtails on me. Feeling like a little bit of a fishtailer. Making our way through turn 1 here on Hakon. Love the track here. It's fucking vibrant. And I love it. Nice. We're eating the curb up a little bit. Whoa. Understeer. Understeer. Eat that curb too. This car is perfect for this track. A little bit off track, but we keep it clean. We're keeping it clean. On but driving. Devin, be careful. You gotta be careful of that shit. Don't be getting pulled over. Oh, fuck. I fuck up my lap here. A potential mess up to make my lap look shit. I'm not quite sure if anybody else has joined the lobby, but we will see. I set a 16.6 for the first lap here. We're going to see we can do a little bit faster. Kind of using up the tires. Slight mistake through turn 2. Not ideal, but... Oh, big crash. Big crash. So, that was embarrassing. Slight mess up on my end. But, that's fine. I mean, we are trying to push the limits here. It is practice. I am going to... How much time? I got 7 minutes. I'm going to do one more lap. Because that was... That was sketchy. I did mess up. There's only 4 people in this lobby. That is crazy. So... The battle for podium is already right at my fingertips. I say, fuck it, I'm going to go right into qualifying. Because there's only 4 people. What's the worst that can happen? I think I might be in the best car possible for this race. The Lexus is the best car in Forza GT for top speed, I feel like. It just cranks the shit up. The car is fast. I love it. Don't eat the curb as much there, but the turn was perfect nonetheless. Getting on the power slightly. I could have probably dropped a gear there, but I did not, and I wanted to keep my traction kind of stable there. Making our way through the last couple turns here. Ooh. Perfect. We posted a worse lap time than our practice lap here, which means we need to push like hell. No fucks need to be given here. We need to go. Making up a 10th so far on turn 1 and 2, sorry. Messing up slightly on the exit there. That is not going to help us at all. Hopefully we can make up some lap time here on the turns. Let's see. Coming into this turn, hot. Getting on the power. We dropped a third gear, which was probably what we should have done last lap. See if we're making up time here. No, we are down 2/10. Let's see what we can do upcoming on these final turns here on a cone for our practice. Everybody is posting way better times than me too. That is tough. Posted a worse time. Yeah, and people are just way faster than me. I just got out fucking driven. Oh, well, I don't know. Okay. So, how much time do we got left going here? 2 minutes till race start. There's 5 people in the lobby. I have set the slowest time so far. Not ideal, but let's see what can happen here. Got a minute 30 till practice ends. Gonna eat this Cadbury cream egg that I have. Because who doesn't love Cadbury cream eggs? see what everybody else is using actually too. You got another Lexus, the Ford Trans Am car, C8, and another. There's 3 Lexuses here, so that's news to me. Mm-hmm. And now, I don't normally like chocolate either, but cream eggs are good. Just can't be like an overpowering amount of chocolate, you know? Like if you get almond joys, oh, I fuck up an almond joy. I fucking love them. Almond joys are good. All right. Let's see. I don't even think I set up my fuel pace. My fuel load. Nope. Medium tires is the move. Starting dead middle in the field, 3rd place. Potential podium spot here with only 5 people racing here in Hakone. I hope I get a good place going. I mean, I deserve a podium here. This shit should be mine. Like, I should get this under wraps. The Trans Am car, I need to pass. I don't know how that motherfucker's in 2nd. The black screen of death is setting my fate. Anticipation, no more. There's no more. We start here, going forward, finding another gear because the wheel spin is horrendous. Getting up to this Trans Am car here, we're gonna try and pass him here on turn 1. The Lexus braking very, very early here in front. A potential sneak up here for the 1st place spot. Here, passing the Lexus, who is just going that much slower than me, but I mess up the line slightly. Passing too closely, or moving too closely to him. Trans Am car behind me, I'm in 2nd place. Hopefully, I can catch up to this Lexus behind me, or in front of me rather. The Trans Am car and the C8 are battling tirelessly as I make a horrendous tap on the Mustang by accident. But we move forward. I'm in 4th place here in Hakone as we're about to finish lap 1. The Lexus in front of me is sliding a little bit, and I'm sliding as well. The Lexus is kind of a handful to drive, but that's alright. We're going to try and sneak up to the podium spot here, as we did start in 3rd. The Lexus, I think he's going a little too slow around these turns. Like, he's got the better line, but I'm just punching out and producing more speed than him. He went off. He's struggling. He's 0.9 in front. I'm not moving significantly faster than him, but I'm getting there. He takes it a little deep, it looked like, but maybe not. Definitely getting on the power better than him. Just making up that much more time on him. I also have the better line for sure. Man, he's actually pulling away all of a sudden. That's not good. That is a bit of an issue. Let the back end kick out a little bit there. Just so we can direct the car a little more. Get on the curb a little bit. It's a little bumpy there. I'm not quite sure I like that, but that's alright. Moving forward here, we're 1.8, 1.9 behind this guy. He's moving that much faster than us. We're making slight mistake there. We were making slight time on him, but not anymore. As he messes up there, he's taking it a little deep. Ooh, the car just kind of snapped at me. I did not like that at all. Yeah, 4th place might be it. I'm just going to have to keep this Mustang behind. If he somehow manages to weasel his way up here, I don't think he will. But I could be wrong. The Lexus up there, he's probably just got a better setup than me. That, or is just a better driver. Plainly, like, flat out. There are only 5 people in this lobby, so I cannot be last. That is the only thing. Taking that turn nicely right there, like that. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. And we're about to start our 5th lap here. 2 more laps to go here on a cone. We're doing alright. We're staying ahead of the Mustang. And he's no threat right now. He is 2.4 behind. He's also got an additional 1.1 second time penalty. So, we should be fine. We're 2/10 up on our previous fastest lap. So that's nice. Maybe we could crank in a nice lap at least to post up there at the end of the race. Tire wear is at minor. We're somehow managing a fastest lap. I do like the knife's edge feel on the car though, so maybe that helps. Final lap here. We set a 16.7 as the fastest lap for ourselves. And we are getting tire wear in the 50% range all over. Finally getting it in our rear right, as we have minor tire wear everywhere. We're absolutely cooking the front left for whatever reason, but it'll be alright because we are on our last lap. Slightly losing the back end there. Tire wear's on moderate now. For our front left. We're going to take this deep but nicely. We're going to just have no grip whatsoever. But we crossed the line, not in last place, which in my eyes is fine. You know, it's not ideal. I wanted that podium spot, but I'm not in last place, and that's good. 4th place. And I refuse to do another oval after doing one already in the beginning of the stream. No, thank you. C-Class, Maple Valley 10 laps with rain at midnight. That is a mouthful. That is a lot to handle. We're going to do it as the final race. What car should I use? The Toyota Celica 03. 03 Toyota Celica. Wow, that's also a bit of a mouthful to say. So, but we're going to see what's going to happen. This is going to be a chaotic race. I already know, but I'm prepared for it. A lot of Miatas. I fucking hate going against the Miata. All the fucking retards who use that thing. I don't get it. Whatever. We're going to set a quick practice lap here. Trying to get to grips with the track. It's supposed to rain on the race. It's completely clear right now. And we're going to try and just find out and figure out where we stand on the rankings of pace. With a full fuel load almost, but that's fine. Passing the Mini Coupe right there. Just going too slow. I don't even know. But whatever. Ooh, close call. Now, front wheel drive on this track is perfect. So I hope it gets me somewhere. But I like the understeery feel on this track, since it's all just kind of like big wide turns almost. Get on the power quickly. I got Korean Jesus next to me in the Miata. Thanks, Korean Jesus says. Well, and I go off slightly. I say slightly, but completely. An Integra just blocking me completely, and a Golf just hitting me in the ass. Okay. And I got okay. Well, it's time for qualifying. I think we're gonna quit the practice. We're going to put the fuel load in for our qualifying setup, and we're gonna see where we place here. I'm predicting. How many people are in the lobby? 24. It's a full lobby. I'm predicting 10th. At least. So I'm giving myself some, the benefit of the doubt, right? Now, if I'm not 10th, my car is off pace and I'm probably fucked. And if I truly do have a 3-second time penalty, then I don't know what I'm going to do either. But that's ridiculous. Crossing the line here. Starting our first qualifying lap in the Silica. Is it really starting to rain? No way is it starting to rain. Unless my screen's bugging out. No, it's starting to rain. So I'm setting my lap as it's starting to rain here. I could be getting the edge on some people who haven't set their lap yet, which is a big deal. It's already starting to get slippy. That could be a big thing that comes and plays into my hands, and I like that. As the Miata's already going off. He's already going off, sliding everywhere. I've got perfect grip somehow. I'm not quite sure, but I do. And I crossed the line in 9th place so far with a 42.4 time lap. We're going to try and do better. It's already raining heavily, but if we can make time up somehow, that'd be phenomenal. The likelihood of us doing it is not there, though, as we're down 1,000th of a second on our lap so far. We're up a 10th so far, so we're already making time somehow. I don't know how, but we are. We're cruising right along here in Maple Valley as we're about to cross the line yet again with a 10th up on our previous time here. We got a 47.3 for our timed lap here in Maple Valley. Hopefully making up some more time. That would be phenomenal. Now let's see if we can do that. We're up 3/10 right now on our lap so far. On our final qualifying lap as well. 3/10 still managing that same gap because of my precision, consistent driving, by the way. Here about to finish our final lap. Wow, we've managed to lose 2/10 somehow. Starting in 11th so far. So we're down on our prediction. That's tough, but you know, we'll get over it, right? No big deal. Now, what is ahead of me? A Miata, a Volvo, which is different, so I'll give them that. You know, a Volvo is different. An Integra, not so different. So, an Integra and the Miata, kind of the cheeser cars, if you're asking me. Like, they just are. Miata, a Nissan GTR 71 is different. Miata, Porsche 356, meh. Mini Cooper, different. Yeah. And yeah, it's really nothing. I'm using the only, no, never mind, actually, I'm not. How many minutes? 2 minutes to go till the race starts. I could set my fuel up here so I don't waste any time. 10 laps. And I'm starting at 11th so far. Anybody could kind of set a lap right now, though, because the lap times are so short. With them being 40 seconds. Korean Jesus in first. Just talking about him. With a 44.3. That is ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. But he's got it, so. One minute to go here, and we will be underway with 10 laps of Spa, or not Spa, wow, Maple Valley. 10 laps of Spa would be brutal in C-Class, but we're doing Maple Valley short, so that's nice. I love this track. Great track. There's going to be a lot of turn 1 collisions. and I'm hoping I'm not a part of it, and I can just kind of sneak right on by. I'm in 10th now, so someone must have left. But 10th now. So following that, I am in my predicted spot. So I got what I want. I'm happy. That's what I like to see. But either way, hopefully we're not a part of any tangles here. Maple Valley, I don't want to be getting hit, right? It's not my goal. And I'm sure if we do stay out of trouble, we could probably gain some spots too. So I'm all about that. Track is wet, so people will probably be going off too. 10 laps is a lot of time to just stay consistent throughout one race. And sometimes I even struggle with that, but not today. Can't be. Got a little less than 30 seconds here. Got the correct lap load. Yep. Okay. I hate when it throws me out of my car. We got an S2000 behind us and a Miata in front. Red Miata. And we've got no haters on track either. We don't have to hit anybody because there was no bad practice or qualifying crashes. So we're good on that front. Black screen of death. And we will see what happens here on Maple Valley. And we're off. We're getting the better of the Miata next to me, but the S2000 had snuck through, so we managed to stay in 10th here. And no collisions, it looks like. Clean first couple turns indeed. This Integra, his color is fucking with my headlight. And somehow I got a penalty for that contact. So I literally scraped the guy's bumper. So the game already fucking me here on lap 1. Used to it fucking me, so it's not anything different. Here on lap 2, making our way. We're in 7th place. The Integra in front is just way faster. 2 big crashes going on here. Korean Jesus falling out of first, and the Mini Cooper was just doing 360 after 360 after 360. That was a sight to see. So we're up into 6th now. Trying to catch up to the Integra here in the Miata. Integra's kind of going wide, but they're in much faster cars around this track. So we're trying to see what we can do. We're in a car that is just out of the meta and sometimes won't work, but I'm going to make it work here. So I'm not even in the lower portion of the grid. So I am making it work. I'm pulling away. That means I can make it work up there too. Just have to find that extra bit of grip, really. This Integra is messing up a lot. I'm making time up on my previous fastest lap. A lot is going good for me right now. I just have to manage my tire wear situation and in my grip ability, so to speak. I need to not make any crucial mistakes, stay on track, no sliding. Integra is just pulling away though. Trying. He's just on a fucking run. 7th place is coming up hot right now with a 2-second time penalty. He's making his way though. As I'm just in extreme focus. I don't want to be messing up here. Can't be messing up. There's no room for error right now. As the Integra up here makes a crucial mistake, dropping back to less than a second now. As I'm actually actively catching up to him, I make 6/100ths of a difference to my previous lap. Behind the Integra now, as I look down his inside, he just closes me out. No consideration for me. And I am now battling the Integra on one of the smallest tracks of Forza. As he just goes off track, I follow him off track. He hits me. Oh, what a disaster. The BRZ had snuck through for 4th place. I am currently in 5th. The BRZ has a 3-second time penalty that I could probably abuse here. I need to stick next to this BRZ up here, who's being held up by a back marker, presumably, because he's going slow. No, 3rd place. 3rd place. That is right. 3rd place is up for grabs. Unbelievable. I've got a chance here. I just have to get close. 3 laps left here in Maple Valley. 3rd place and 4th are duking it out. I'm in 5th right now with a half-second time penalty. They've got heftier penalties behind me. I just need to stick close. As the skyline is just falling back right now. Crucially. It's just not going good for him. The NSX sneaks by, tapping me, receiving a half-second penalty due to that collision with me. Allowing 3rd to just kind of sneak by. And I'm going to sneak into 3rd. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I am up into 3rd place right now. In the podium spot. Against a bunch of meta cars. And maybe the shittiest car here. But we move forward. As I make a slight error. But that's alright. We're just going to push. We've got 2 laps left here on Maple Valley. Coming up to our last lap. No errors here. A horrible penalty call. But we triumph. That is absurd. The amount of errors, crashes, and mess ups from everybody else threw me up on the on a podium spot. So I'm good with that. Making our way through the final lap here. On the last turn. Racing to the line, and we get it. Third place. We made 7 positions up there. The guy ahead of me made up 15, and the guy behind me made up 16. That is ridiculous, but we were the bunch who probably managed to sneak on by. That and they were faster behind me, but they were just too far back. That was good. I really can't be disappointed with that. I mean, I snagged up a podium spot when I probably shouldn't have. So that's what I'm talking about right there. C class, Maple Valley, 10 laps. I believe we got people racing still, huh? Yeah, we got the one guy. A lot of DNFs. 5. We finished P3. Hell yeah, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I am done. Done with Forza. Me and Forza are breaking up for the day. It means I'm breaking up the stream. Appreciate everybody who stopped down by. I appreciate Cliffy. Again, hidden gem, by the way. The infamous Flora Donkey, whoever the fuck you may be, and whoever else. But I'm out of here. Peace out.